weeks ago, I'm in the middle of this project, and the leaders of this project, they are bringing on different people that they know that they're going to need to make this project successful, which is what you do, right? But at some point in this process, they had not thought of a certain area that they needed to have done. So they didn't realize that they needed to hire another person, okay? And I think sometimes we get in those situations, right? We try and do all these things ourselves, and then we don't realize that the person who is key to making these things work, they're not even on our team yet, okay? So that brings me to our scripture verse today. I'm Wanda Thibodeau, and I am the host of the Faithful on the Clock podcast, and today is Challenge Me Monday. Our scripture verse is Psalm 127:1, which says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen stand guard in vain." And the whole concept with this verse that I'm taking away from it is that he has to be the priority. He's got to be the one in charge. If you try to act like you've got it all under control, you are not bringing him into this process, you will fail. Okay? He is the key. He is the most important being to involve. Okay? But so often we don't do that. Like, we just make our plans and we don't even ask God whether or not he wants us to do it. We don't ask him for help. We kind of just leave him out of the whole process. So I really want you to understand that he comes first and you build around him. Okay? Whatever the project is, whatever the goals you have are, he's got to have a say in that, because he's the one who's going to give you all the directions. So, speaking of directions, this is the challenge that I have for you. Okay? We all have kind of been in situations where it's been harder to do something without having some instruction, right? So I want you to go find a friend who's got some old Lego kits or something like that, something that you can put together, but don't bring the directions. And I just want you to try to put things together without knowing how. Like, just try and figure out, and just realize how hard that is, right? Now, maybe you can do it, right? But the point is, you don't have to. The directions are already there for you. Like, the person who made that set, right, or whatever it is you're putting together, they figured it out ahead of time. And God has figured it out ahead of time. So with the scripture verse, you have to realize he has the directions. Just ask for them. And then you go and follow what he's already laid out. Okay? So that's just this little reminder, just, a little tinkering that you can do just to kind of remind yourself of that. Okay? Let me know what you choose to kind of tinker with in the comments below. Take care, everybody. Bye.